we're coming to the end of the paved road, and it's about to transition into gravel. The gravel road is Pleasant Ridge Road, and that means we're getting close to the property. So this is the end of DD Highway, and then the gravel begins. That's Pleasant Ridge Road. I just reset the trip meter, which I'll probably forget to check when we get to the property anyway, but I'll try to remember. I believe it's about a mile. We're going to check out Tract 9 at the Fuson Conservation Area. So like I said, this is Pleasant Ridge Road. We're in northwestern Wright County, Missouri. Beautiful area. This is a county-maintained road. The county takes care of it. They seem to do a pretty good job on it. It's a low-traffic road. It's the middle of June, and it was we had beautiful blue skies this morning, and now when I get out here, it's a little bit overcast. Great area for wild turkey as well as deer. Tract 9, of course, borders the Fuson Conservation Area along the tract's entire east side. And we'll be getting close now. There you can, on our right, you can see the power line runs directly over Tract 9. And that's Tract 10, so the next tract will be Tract 9. There's actually a post right there set back into the tree line. And that marks about the southwest corner of Tract 9. Actually, the property does come out to the county road, but the post has been set back to that tree line. So everything you see on the right is going to be Tract 9, the west side of Tract 9. It measures about 330 feet north to south, so it has about 330 feet of frontage right here on Pleasant Ridge Road. And then it goes back to the east for about 1,320 feet, about a quarter mile. And that's where it borders the Fuson Conservation Area. I'll just pull to the side here. We just passed the little sign in the tree that says Tract 9, but I'll hop out and we'll take a look. The guys haven't yet put an approach in off of the county road. We'll be happy to do that for no charge, or if you want to do your own, if you want something special, you're certainly welcome to do that. But right now, today, I'm parking here on the edge of the county road, which is fine. But bear in mind, we'll be happy to put in an approach. If you want to come out and mark the spot exactly where you want it, we'll take care of that. You can see the power is right on the property, which is awesome. In fact, there's a pole directly on the property right there. Telephone is at the county road as well. It's underground. Excuse me. So I'll just keep the camera running and we'll go have a look. I'll walk back a few hundred feet. I guess I already got the sign on video. Okay. Oh, there's a big oak tree right there. This property is a mix of mature timber, that's very mature commercial timber, as well as a lot of smaller timber. Thousands and thousands of young oaks and hickories, probably about 15 years old. And then you can see some mature timber as well, oaks and hickories. There may be some cedars and pines further back on the property. I really haven't walked Tract 9 much. This looks like the remains of an old fence, so use some caution if you're coming through here. Don't get tripped up on that. But like I said earlier, this tract, it's one of the Fuson conservation tracts that we were super excited to get a hold of. Not only is the location excellent, the privacy factor is excellent, electric and phone, and all that, but it directly borders the Fuson conservation area, which is over 1,500 acres of land which can be used by the public for hunting and camping. There's a creek on there, a couple large caves. One of the largest caves in Missouri, I believe, is there, so you have access. You can set up your camp or your house or your cabin on your 10 acres, and you've got access to over 1,500 acres. So it's really pretty fantastic. We're only about 20 miles, I believe, out of Marshfield, which is a good-sized city. That puts us a little over 30 miles outside of Springfield, which is the largest city in southwest Missouri. Springfield and Marshfield are growing steadily. We're not too far out of Hartville, which is the county seat for Wright County, although Marshfield is much bigger than Hartville. The land seems pretty flat coming off of the road. I'm back probably 150 feet. I can just barely see the truck. So even being back 150 feet, 200 feet, this is private. You can see some of that nice mature timber. On one of the other properties out here, the guys cut in a driveway and a building site. They went back about 200 or 300 feet with a nice wide private driveway, excuse me, and a large site, and it took about 4 or 5 hours. A couple guys with a chainsaw and a couple younger guys moving the brush and trees. So that would give you an idea if you wanted to, if you did want to add a driveway going way back in a private site. If you get a couple buddies, you could do that in a day's time. And what they did was they just kind of meandered the trail a little bit, so they didn't have to cut any of the mature timber. They cut a lot of the smaller type stuff, like the 4 to 6, 8-inch timber, but they didn't have to cut any of the mature stuff. So you could do the same thing here on Tract 9. Beautiful property. We were so thrilled to get these properties out here. Very private. So if you've been looking for a property that you can actually use and has real investment potential, take a good hard look at this one. It's already got some mature timber. These other trees have got a good 15 years start. They'll be marketable size in the future. And the location, and of course the direct border on the Fuson conservation area. This one has a lot of potential. Some great looking building sites here. I don't have the topo map with me, but if memory serves, Tract 9 stays flat at least halfway back, and then it has a gentle roll to it, but nothing steep. Awesome property. That's Tract 9 at the Fuson Conservation Area, 10 acres. Wright County, Missouri.